Hello everyone and welcome back to the Seasonal Storm. My name is Jess and today is the first installment of what we're calling Wedding Wednesday. So every Wednesday from now until September 20 something, we will be doing more wedding content every single Wednesday. So it's all organized in one place. But in case you didn't know or you're new here, I am doing the floral for my future sister-in-law for her very rustic early autumn September wedding. Her color schemes include turquoises and dark blues, and that is kind of a challenging color scheme for most florists. So we're gonna start getting into this starting now.
Wedding Wednesdays will be a new series with new videos coming out every Wednesday. All the products in today's videos were found either in Walmart clearance or at Dollar Tree. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to provide you some inspiration for upcoming wedding DIYs.
So before we get started with today's project, which is a rope wreath, I'm going to show you just how much quantity it takes to do the florals for a wedding. This is about a 200-person wedding, at least that's what I've been told as of now, and I have two 45-gallon totes full of flowers and these are in every shade of turquoise, blue, white, cream you can imagine, plus a ton of greenery. So as I said, because she's a cowgirl and she's marrying a cowboy, he's actually a bullfighter, but same thing, she wants to have a few wall accent pieces inside of this barn. Specifically, she wanted some rope wreaths. Now, this was my rope wreath from summer. You can display a rope wreath one of a lot of different ways. Most popular is with all the floral to the side. For part of the summer, I did the floral on top. Honestly, using these kinds of nylon ropes as a floral base in general is great because if you can't see it, that actually creates a really full effect for a wreath. So, I have lots of these laying around and I'm going to be making quite a few of these for her wedding. I always have the hiccups so bad when I make these videos. So we're going to go ahead and get started by deconstructing my summer wreath first. Now all of these florals are on loan to her for her wedding from me. I have taken all of my blues, whites, and creams and compiled them. So even though this floral has a lot of different colors, as you see, I'm going to be reserving these blues and removing the yellows, purples, pinks, but I'm also going to be reserving this cream. I might take it out for another project, but let's get into it. Okay, so now we have a bare rope. Now you'll see on this one, I have the twisties all along it to hold this one really rigid. I know some people prefer more of a loopy style. That's just not really what I'm going for with this look. But I will say if you're making a rope wreath like these, you want to make sure that you can angle your rope elements, whether it's your hondu or your whatever at the end out. For this one, I'm actually going to use this and kind of cover this or add texture to this side with a little bit of the frayed tassel side, but we're going to keep our hondu out. So as you can tell, this is actually a very large bouquet. I have it split in half down the middle with half the picks going one way, half the picks going the other. And I'm not going to cut this piece apart because this is so versatile. I love the greenery. Lord. And you can see on the tips of the greenery, we actually have some hints of some fall colors with the red. So this is going to work out great. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to push all of my greenery, all of my leaf greenery up a little bit, not completely, but at least a little bit, so I have this nice bare base. I'm going to take my pipe cleaners and I'm going to reattach this to the base. So I'm going to do that and we'll be right back. Okay, so you can see my bright orange pipe cleaners. The reason I use pipe cleaners is because they are so versatile and they honestly, when they're nice and long, you can stack a lot onto them. And I know right now this is looking extremely bare bones. Don't worry, we will be filling this in even more, but we have a base color of blue. Now, is this her actual blue? No, but the reason I like using multiple varieties of a color palette is to create a lot of depth and dimension. So this is going to be our base. The next color I'm going to look for are some creams and some whites before we start packing on some natural elements. So I'm going to grab those next. Okay, so we've gone ahead and hung our wreath up for a second while I show you some of my other color selections. I've grabbed another piece of the blue and whites, but the thing is with this one there's a lot more turquoise in it, so I snagged that. I grabbed this Dollar Tree blue leaf with white pumpkin pick. I grabbed some big cream mums. I grabbed a white sunflower pick, and I also grabbed some turquoise sunflowers to go with her color scheme. So sorry, I'm battling the wind. So we're gonna just kind of play around with this. So I'm gonna throw the time lapse back on and kind of niche in and see where things fit. Now, as you can see, this is looking pretty full, but we do have a little gap in here. So I've taken this cotton and cattails pick, and I'm gonna try to see if I can't wedge it up. Yeah, that is perfect. Try to help fill that space in, and then maybe grab, I don't know. I'm gonna try to curl these cattails out as much as possible. And I will likely go in and reinforce most of these with just a little touch of hot glue. But overall, I think that this might be our winning combination. Okay, so here is our finished product rope wreath in this turquoise and blue, very harvest fall, but very trendy color scheme. And I think that this has turned out really great from afar, from a visual perspective, which I'll back us up and we can look at it even more. I love how this is shaping really beautifully, and if you don't like where this yellow pokes out, you can take just a touch of burlap or twine, which I will do, and anchor this even more. And same with the top. But I love how we really get this half moon shape that really fills out our space, but also leaves us the rustic, you know, touch with the rope, with the little, you know, knot and everything else sticking out there. So let's zoom in and take a closer look. Again, I'm just doing a mock-up, but as you can see when we get closer in, you have our leaves with our little touch of fall foliage, but it's not overwhelming. We have a bright pop with this turquoise sunflower, but again, these will be wall focus. This won't be primary focus. We have these really pretty denim and teal turquoise blues and some little pops of harvest with our white pumpkins. We also have some white sunflowers to blend in with our cream mums, and we even have some pine cones and some little cattails peeking through, and we close it out with just a few more little blue accents. Again, from afar, this is absolutely stunning. If you were interested in making a piece like this for sale, or if you are also a faux florist who does these for weddings, I'm gonna go ahead and say I probably used, given that I shop all of my florals either discount at Dollar Tree or on clearance from Walmart and other craft stores, in total, I probably used about $5.25 in floral to create this project. And then the rope is something I already had laying around, but you can find used ropes for $5 on Facebook Marketplace all the time, or at a local thrift store. So $10 in product to make this. You could easily sell a piece like this for $45, $50 plus. You could contract pieces like this in the neighborhood of $30 a piece. Again, these are all supplies on loan, so this will be free to the bride because she's a friend of mine and also my better half sister. But again, it just shows that with the right amount of discount shopping and creativity, you can really come up with some absolutely stunning creations that are truly Pinterest worthy. I truly hope that this wreath inspired you, and again, things do not have to be perfect either way. This one I will likely be hanging vertically like this, but if you did a horizontal and added another turquoise sunflower, I think this could be just as cute. But at the end of the day, if it's not your style, or if you want to try something similar to this in more traditional fall colors, by all means, please try. Ideas like these are not meant to be copycats. They're just meant to be things that can inspire you along the way. I hope you guys enjoyed our first segment of Wedding Wednesday. I know I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see you guys in the future for more wedding content. See you next time. Thanks.
If you like this video and are interested in more like it, check out the playlist in the description box below and like and subscribe to stay tuned for more.